everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lex with Lex Plans and Plants, and today I am going to be doing a 6-month check-in slash flip through in my beloved Hobonichi cousin here. As you can see, she has gotten quite chunky. It is currently almost the end of July, so there are 5 months left in the year, actually, but I'm only going to be flipping through the first 6. So the first 6 would be daily pages, at least, would be these, compared to the last 6, which are these. And you can tell I put a lot into my planner here. The spine is sort of holding up. It is concave, but no pages have ripped out. It's just kind of like detaching from this back piece right here, which I'm debating on cutting anyways to give it a little more like stretch. So that's how the planner itself is holding up. The cover has held up beautifully. You can obviously see a little bit of wear here, but I bring this thing everywhere, and so that was 110% expected, and I love it. So still obsessed with the cover, still obsessed with this planner, and let's just like get into it. I've been decorating as the year has gone on, and I have been filling this front part here with a bunch of random stuff, character cards, notes from my fiance, and a crap ton of Coffee Monsters Co. stickers. And then in here I have some tabs which I put on the sides here for everywhere I've traveled, as well as up top for different things that I need tabbed up top. Okay. Sorry, making sure it was centered, but I've just kind of like accumulated these stickers as the year has gone on. Same thing in here, some to-do lists, some stickers, some Post-its. I don't look at this page at all, so I digress. This is my like my like athletic thingamajig tracker. So I write down what I did. I've also been tracking my weight and my period on here. And then as it's gone on, I was tracking steps at one point, and then I didn't. I was gonna try to track sleep hours, didn't do that. I started tracking steps. That's what I did. Didn't at first, now I am. I changed the setup a little bit to like gym, run and walk, volleyball, steps, weight, red is period. So as the first 6 months have gone on, I've been pretty consistent in doing this. I usually do it about once a week, except for July. I was gone July 3rd through the 13th, so that just kind of like threw me off. Threw me off, and then I honestly just kind of forgot about it. So I put in the things down here, and then I just didn't do it. So I need to come back and do that. But first 6 months of monthlies, this will be interesting because I don't remember half the things I did for my monthly pages. This was January, and you can see that I had filled out this with blue and gray, and then as the month went on, I added stuff in a blue pen. This February was cat themed. I added stuff in black pen. March, I did like blue flowers, didn't really add anything into here. April was like sheep and floral. I accidentally cut this, so that's not like the book falling apart. That was me accidentally cutting it here. I like slid my tweezers, I think, like down the middle here and sliced straight through the paper. So what was I saying? April was like sheep and florals. You can tell what I filled out when I planned this and what I added later. May, same thing. Things got crossed out. A couple things got added. This was just like using up random stickers that I had on hand. June was like pretty colorful. Things got added. you can see that I used some, I think this was like a sticker pack from, I don't remember, but the originals were in stickers, and then the little blue was what I filled in later. That was June. This is July. I don't think I added anything. Oh, the only thing I added were flights for my friends that came in for my bachelorette party, but I do have some things I need to cross out that did not happen. So there's that. And then this is last month's video, so nothing, that's past the first 6 months, but it's okay. On to the weeklies. So the start of the year, I kind of kept things a little simple. This was just like cat stickers on hand. This was a very simple weekly. As we go through, you'll see I'm using like different washi that I got for Christmas. You'll see little things that I've changed, but I've kept this one's only 3, but I kept like a 3 or 4 color system throughout most of the year. Here we go, 4 color system. This must have been around the time that I started it. These are from Simply Gilded. These are from like a random cutesy sticker pack I got, and this was also Simply Gilded. I'm just gonna start like kind of quickly flipping through these, and you can just see some days I just wanted the page like filled, and sometimes I did not. Like this one, there was no stickers on this, and then a couple things got added throughout the week. Things got crossed off. Things got added for like my conference, what are they called? Conference sessions that I decided to go to. And there were some times where it did not get filled out. I think I was in Ohio this week. Some things were basic. This one was another set of random stickers I had on hand, but again, the 4 color system. This was only 3. This stickers, I did different things on the sides. Sometimes I tracked my steps. Sometimes I did checklists. Sometimes I just filled it with washi. But overall, I felt pretty good about my weeklies. This one was so fun. Obviously, things like changed around in the middle, but this was such a fun layout. I loved it. Same thing here. Like this one, I used a packing list instead of like a checklist, and then this was last week. Nope, not last week. The last week of the first 6 months of the year. Very 4 colors, simple, straightforward. On to the dailies, kind of. On to this. What is this? My books. So I have finished 5 books so far this year. All of them were in the first 6 months, but I have these 2 that I'm actively reading, and then I have these pretty much like all sitting on my nightstand, except for like these 2 audiobooks. But reading log, good, pretty good for the start of the year. I've kept this style of first page of the month as a checklist goals to do page for most of the year. Actually, no, the entire year I've kept it. I need to sip real quick. Okay, I pretty much kept this layout the entire year, but the titles have changed a little bit. But I'm gonna flip through this like pretty quickly. And you'll see like things get tabbed, like my 6, 12, 18 month goals are here, and then on the side here you'll see like different travel things tabbed. But I kept the beginning of the year kind of similar to how I ended last year, like stickers, notes, things like that, receipts. But as I go on, I definitely got a little more like refined in terms of like what I actually wanted to stick in here. It became more of a journal and like journal slash like self-expression as it went on, and you'll see like I'm pretty consistent at filling in the pages. First page of February, still like that checklist. But every page is obviously different. Sometimes I used a lot of like arrows. Sometimes I just filled it with a lot of stickers. Sometimes I didn't write much at all. I used a lot of washi, and this is Valentine's Day. Okay, so mid-February is when I really started being like, oh, I want this to be cutesy and I want it to be mine, and that's where I kind of like went with that. So this day I had a lot to write. Well, this was this day, this was this day. I had a lot to say apparently. March was when I got my vellum, which is super fun. Again, same cover page style, receipts, stickers, notes about different things, planning notes, gym stickers for days that I have the gym. This was a good month for me. Look at me go. Super planning. Everything's fine. Is it though? A lot of journaling, a lot of checklisting, kind of time blocking, more just like time tracking. This is when I went to Chicago for my concrete conference. Here's the cover page for April. It also depends like where I am. Like if I'm not at home here, then I usually don't have all of my supplies with me, and I don't journal as much or like use stickers as much. This was my friend's bachelorette slash bachelor trip. A lot of receipts. Oh, this is when I got my Minecraft order apparently. So this is April, but I kept up with journaling and stickering and things like of that nature. I just tried different things as the year went on, and I love this planner so much. You can tell like what washi I would keep in my pencil case. Like I keep washi in here, and you can tell usually which ones I keep in for like certain amounts of time. Like this one here definitely had my orange, and I definitely had my blue, and then I had this purple floral with me. That was in there a while. This blue's been in there a while. And now we're into May. Cute cover page. Vellum. This was in there for a while too. Same with the purple. This one I used like all the time basically until it ran out. Sometimes like post-it notes are pretty common. This was like a sticker off an order. This was like, I didn't write in here, but I was writing on like a little notepad here. Wedding shit, obviously. More of the purple, Minecraft, more of this pink one. This purple one I used like all the time. I got it, where? I got it here. I got it this day. And then obviously I've just used it and used it and used it. I tried different tracking things. I love my cat stickers. I did little blobs of like cute stickers. I got a stamp at some point, and that appears a lot. This is the wrapper from one of the bags of my Coffee Monsters co-order from the stamp. Wedding rant, everything is fine, like sigh, love. Sometimes it was just like, oh, this is me when. A lot of stickering. And then this is June, so month 6. I did stickers that matched the monthly layout for this, and then you can see where my studying was. I was okay 1, 2, 3 days that week, 1 day, 2 day, 1 day, 1 day. Like, it's just been going downhill. But this vellum, so cute, so cute. I wrote sideways here apparently. This was just like some headers and notes type journaling. Sideways again. I got a hat from Wild Sun Collective. I got the I Could Be Meaner hat, but a different brim than this. Sometimes I just threw things in here. Like this is a tomato, like a little notepad tomato thing. So it's just like, whoop. Paragraphs of whatever I was thinking about. Colorful notes of the day. Mental health in the trash can. This was a new Post-it thing that I got, but it is at my office. I just like love this planner. This was my friend's wedding day. I had printed off some stickers with, not stickers, photos with like my mini photo printer and popped them in there. I did a little bit of doodling here apparently, and that is the last day of June. I got my Simply Gilded order this day. If you can't tell by the gilded in that. And these for July. But that is my brief flip through of the first 6 months of the year. Now let's go see. In the back here I have some like random checklists of things, and so far I've done 3 things off of my Minecraft to-do list. I haven't done any of my hikes that I wanted to do. I've done 4 future me problem things, a lot of prayers, 1, 2, 3 things off of my to-buy list, and 1, 2, 3, 4 things off of this. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that, then here is a conglomeration of my like scribble page from things that I've used in this journal planner so far this year, as well as my washi graveyard, which is filling up beautifully. It is a little over halfway through the year, and I've a little over halfway filled this page. So we're on track to fill it, and I kind of hope I do. I hope it fills. I hope it gets like a little overlapped. I hope it kind of bleeds onto this page. I am just hoping that all in all, I am using this planner to its fullest extent, which I feel like I am, and I'm obsessed and will continue to be obsessed, hopefully. But that is a wrap on my 6-month flip through of my Hobonichi cousin. Very brief, very quick. Actually, I don't know how long I've been filming, so it might not be brief and quick. This may have been a longer video than I think. However, I've greatly enjoyed this planner. Obviously, you can tell I live in this planner by how thick it has gotten and how much I put into it. It is my baby and I love it. So thank you again for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want to see more Hobonichi planning content, because that is what I do. I also hope to be doing some sticker hauls. I hope to be doing some doodle videos later this year. I started a doodle series last year, and then life happened and I didn't do it again. So I need to continue that. And then, yeah, that's it. I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your week, month, and year, and see you all later. Bye.